At the last table by the window, where the red wine meets the light, you were leaning toward the music, like a secret toward the night. And the room began to follow every movement of your hand, as if all of us were waiting for a heart to make it stand. There were couples in the corners, turning slowly cheek to cheek. There were shadows on the mirrors, there were words we did not speak. Then you rose without a warning, and the floor became aflame. I had not yet touched your shoulder, but the air had said your name. How the bandoneon was trembling like a witness under oath. How the violin kept circling round the silence of us both. Every step became a question, every pause became a vow, and the world beyond the doorway had no meaning to us now. You were distant, you were near me, you were grace and you were threat, like a letter never opened, like a perfect small regret. But your body knew the measure, and my body learned it too, till the floor itself seemed written by the turning of our shoes. Then the trumpet, far and tender, like the memory of rain, passed between us for a moment and returned us to the pain of the hour of the city, of the lives we did not tell. Still we danced as if in dancing we could save ourselves as well. Now the last lamp by the window still remembers how you swayed, and the chair you left behind you keeps the shape your shadow made. If I pass that room at midnight, I can hear the glasses shine, and the tango of that evening still walking under mine.
Perry turns in minor keys, after midnight, after grace, when the streets remove their makeup and the rain shows every face. There's a rhythm in the gutters, there's a sorrow in the steam, and the bridges hold the footsteps of the lovers and the dream. I was standing near Saint Michel with a rose I did not keep, watching taxis cut the darkness, watching windows fall asleep. Then I heard a bandoneon from the cellar painted blue, and the city changed its breathing like it always does for you. Down the stairs the dancers opened like a book of smoke and lace. Every turn was full of memory, every glance a narrow place for desire to hide a moment, for the heart to miss a beat, for the old world to come back again in the language of the feet. There was no need for confession, no need for a grand excuse, only shoulders, breath and timing, only leather, silk and blues, only that old Paris knowledge that the wound can also shine, that a kiss may start in laughter and still end in perfect time. So we crossed the floor together like two rumors in a war, like two candles in a station, like two thieves behind a door. And the city kept revolving outside all our brief control, but the tango, dark and careful, held the weather of the soul. Now when morning finds the rooftops and the bells reclaim the air, I still hear those minor footsteps, I still find your perfume there, in the stone, the smoke, the river, in the first departing train. Paris turns in minor keys, and I turn in them again.
Dance me past the river lights, past the barges and the mist, past the bridges keeping watch over every almost kiss, past the bells that lose their courage in the fog before the dawn, past the names we never answered, past the coat you kept half on. There are cities made of marble, there are cities made of dust, but tonight this one is built out of timing, flesh and trust, out of one hand at the shoulder, out of one hand in the dark, out of one small match of sadness, waiting quietly for a spark. You moved slowly, not from shyness, but to let the music breathe, as if every step between us had a kingdom underneath. and I followed like a pilgrim who has lost the map but not the belief that some directions can be felt and cannot taught. The bandoneon kept opening like a window on a scar, and the violin behind it sounded older than the bar. Still your dress went on like water, still your breath stayed calm and near, and the room around our silence made a festival of fear. Dance me past the river lights, where the truth grows elegant, where the broken and the beautiful are only different accents, where the heart does not recover, but it learns a finer art, how to place its weight with dignity on the weak foot of the heart. When the night gave back the city, and the city took your name, I stood still beside the water, but the current was the same. So I walked the quay till sunrise, with your phantom in my sight, and the river kept on dancing with the memory of the lights. Red dress in Montparnasse turned the heads and broke the air, not because the room was shallow, but because she did not care. She arrived as if the evening had been waiting to begin, and the mirrors straightened up themselves to take her fully in. There were poets by the counter, there were gamblers by the wall, there were men pretending not to look, who looked the most of all. Then she smiled toward the bandstand like a queen toward a small war, and the first notes of the tango opened every hidden door. I had danced with many strangers, I had danced with grace and skill, but the way she held the silence made the strongest dancers still. For she moved with that rare knowledge that the pause is not delay. It is where the deepest fire finds the courage of its way. Round the floor we rode in circles, bandoneon behind us pushed the heart and checked its pride, like a priest who knows desire and still lets it decide. When the trumpet joined the evening with its bronze and wounded thread, even laughter at the tables lowered softly as if dead. To the ordinary world that had vanished for a while, under one red dress in motion and one devastating smile. Now Montparnasse keeps its cafés, and the dawn still finds them bare, but no dress has split the darkness quite the way she split the air. Sometimes music is a person, sometimes rhythm wears a face, sometimes one night leaves forever its perfume upon a place. Under the accordion moon, where the alleys bloom with smoke, you arrived in silver laughter, like the punchline to a joke that the whole sad year had hidden in the lining of its coat, and the night unpinned its darkness from the color of your throat. I said nothing, you said little, but the music spoke in full, like a river through a city, like a tide against a skull. There are meetings made of thunder, there are meetings made of chance. Ours began the way a candle leans a little toward a dance. You were perfume, pulse and distance, I was caution in a tide. Still the floor beneath us opened, like a road that asks you why. Why you waited, why you wondered, why you kept your best disguise, why the saddest hearts are often the most elegant with lies. Then the duet of accordion and bandoneon became like two countries in one weather, calling softly the same name. And our bodies took the border where the two could finally meet, half in ache and half in wonder, all translated through the feet. Moon above the painted rooftops, barely seen through velvet haze, kept its quiet round approval on our measured little blaze. Nothing rushed and nothing faltered,
Nothing cheapened what was there. Even longing had good manners. Even hunger stood with care.
Under the Accordion moon
I learned
what the old dancers knew,
that desire becomes much deeper
when the
step stays proud and true.
And though morning took the music
and the street resumed too soon, I still walk with that soft silver of the accordion moon.
Your gloves on my shoulder, that was all, and it was enough for the room to lose its posture, for the night to lose its bluff. There are gestures made for greeting. There are gestures meant to stay. Yours belong to that dark country where the living lose their way. No grand entrance, no commotion, just the hush before the rain, just the little shift in breathing when desire enters the vein. And the bandoneon behind us, like a witness dim and wise, told the floor to keep our secret, told the lamps to close their eyes. How your gloves moved with the timing, how they rested firm and light, like two wide and faithful warnings at the borders of the night. I could feel the whole room turning, yet we never hurried once, for the true masters of Tango know that slowness is response. Then the trumpet bled its amber through the mirrors and the smoke, and the city in my chest into smaller pieces broke, not from sorrow, not from terror, but from beauty held too near, like a glass that sings from pressure, like a prayer that tastes of fear. Your gloves on my shoulder made the ordinary strange, made the hour into velvet, made the future into range of one step and then another, of one pivot, one retreat, of two souls that kept good posture while surrendering discreet. I have lost your name completely, lost the address, lost the bar, but I still recall those gloves as some men remember war. Not the noise, but the precision, not the wound, but your gloves on my shoulder, and the night that wore them well. This is a blue tango for the absent, for the ones who left no door, for the names that stain the silence long after they are no more. In the cafe of remembrance, where the clocks refuse to lead, every dancer keeps one partner made of memory and need. There are ghosts that come in whispers, there are ghosts that come in style, wearing last year's favorite perfume, wearing almost half a smile. You can meet them in the mirror, you can meet them in the glass, you can meet them in the tango, when the old refrains come back. Tonight the bandoneon is darker than the river under rain, and the piano keeps repeating like a thoughtful kind of pain. Still the floor remains inviting, still the candles keep their art, for even grief prefers a measure when it enters through the heart. I have danced with what has vanished, I have turned with what was lost, I have paid in quiet evenings every visible and hidden cost. Yet the body has its wisdom, and the feet their honest creed. Keep the balance, keep the timing, even when the soul may bleed. Blue tango for the absent, for the almost and the late, for the hand withdrawn too early, for the missed and nameless date, for the letters never answered, for the stations never found, for the love that stays most deeply when it is no longer around. When the musicians close the evening and stack the chairs against the wall, there is still a final echo, like a dress inside a hall. And I leave with empty fingers, but with rhythm in the chest, for the absent dance beside us, and sometimes they dance the best.
until the candles give up and the wax runs out of grace. Let us dance as if the shadows came to study our embrace. Let us turn beneath the ceiling like two answers dressed in black, while the bandoneon keeps pulling all the vanished hours back. There are nights that ask for talking, there are nights that ask for proof, but this one only asks for balance under one revolving roof. For the discipline of longing, for the elegance of strain, for the way two people travel without ever leaving pain. Your eyes held the late-hour wisdom of a train about to part, and your mouth kept that old French mercy that is dangerous to the heart. Still the music gave no pardon, still the rhythm stayed severe, teaching us that beauty deepens when the ending is too near. Round and back, then pause and forward, like a wound learning to pray, like two exiles in one language finding shelter for a day. And the violin above us drew a silver line so thin that the whole room seemed suspended by the trembling of the skin, until the candles give up, until morning claims the bar, until the waiters lift the glasses and the taxis start to spar. With the rain along the pavement, with the sleepers and the bread, let us stay inside this tango where the living speak the dead. Then at last the flame surrendered and the room returned to stone, but the floor beneath our footsteps kept a warmth that was our own. So if anyone should ask me what remains when nights break up, I will say a little music and the dark before the cup.